Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Who production shining bright? Fake hauntings just want to survive. Let's take the truth and get it right, and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Who Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Who Productions shining bright? Fake hauntings just won't survive. Let's take the truth and get it right, and debunk those lies hidden in the night. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Productions, here we go. Bringing you the truth about the paranormal. Not letting the fakers spread lies and junk. Let's investigate it, let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Let's debunk. Who Productions shining bright?
Stop it. Get away. Jesus Christ. See what I have to deal with. Good evening, everybody. Parasolo, hello. Dawson, how are you doing? Dawson says, what are we saying out loud? We'll talk about that in a little bit. It's honestly probably nothing. I just thought that title sounded intriguing. Raven, how are you? Spange, welcome. Mrs. Boo is here. Anita is here. How you doing? Mike O, how are you? Let's go.
See, look it.
Yeah, Boo has a chair.
She doesn't have a chair yet.
Wait till you guys see the pictures. Maybe you'll put those on Facebook.
I'll put them on Facebook. Boo's photo shoot that
Yeah,
I just took quickly
Her
because
studio photo shoot.
because she was just sitting so cute.
Yeah. It's still my chair because I'm not giving into getting her a chair yet.
No, we've decided that she's not getting her chair until we go in the back. Then she will
Right.
get her own
Because
chair.
we do not have room. It
would
it's
be too hard to
ridiculous.
get 3 of us in here. So,
Yeah, Goth Gal, how are you? And hello, Pomp. I missed you. Sorry there, dude. Yeah, the quiet part is that everybody does love Boo more than me. Unfortunately, she can't talk, so you'll just have to listen to me ramble. I don't want to miss nobody. Wisdom, how's it going?
stop being so needy. See,
What-
now
what-
you got your
Thought to myself,
in
I'm not going to go.
Stop.
Then I thought, well, if I do, what will I wear? Then I thought, screw it, I'm not going. But then again, here I am. You don't need to wear, well, I prefer that you wear something when you watch us, but it doesn't have to be anything special. Caroline's in the house. How are you doing? Oh, Laura's here. Hello, Laura. Laura's got,
I wonder, does this sound like one of those?
oh God, don't do that. That's the dumbest goddamn thing the internet has ever seen. Wandering Wenchy, hello. It probably sounds annoying as hell.
I don't know. I can't hear it. So if I had my headphones on, I could hear it. I don't know.
Two Ply is in the house. Two Ply, I watched your video today. That was pretty funny. That's the one where he got pushed by a demon, quote. Or the Crocs got possessed and tripped him. One or the other. Kathy, hello. How are you? John Stepp, hello. Sorry, guys. I hate the dead air thing, but I'm
Just
looking for
trying to
names.
catch up.
Looking for names. Caroline Saxby, how are you? Two Ply with, oh, he's a member for 2 months now. Hey, you got a good video today. I just released the members only video. Just 20 minutes before we went live.
I don't know.
CAG is in the house all the way from Australia, if it truly exists. Apparently there's some controversy about that. Mike O has been a member for 10 months.
Has
Thank
it been
you.
that long? Wow.
He was probably one of the original ones in the first
It
month.
just doesn't seem that long.
Yep. Let's see here. Again, don't want to miss anybody.
Yes,
Debunk the
little
junk.
hands.
Jonathan is in here. Jonathan, it sounds like you're going to do a little bit more stuff on your channel. Uh-oh. Beardo's in the house. No, you didn't scare me. No, yeah, Beardo did a video. And Beardo, it's kind of funny because I was going to do that video, but then I went back and watched part 1, and it's just as bad, if not worse. So, nope, it's all good. I'm going to do what's his name? Clayton Ghost Chaser. Would you stop it? Like a third grader, for Christ's sake. Yeah, the channel's name is Clayton Ghost Chaser, and he thinks that he is called to do residential cases, and he is not. He gets a spirit box out in the DR60, and within an hour, he's proved that there's a demon in this people's house, and they're in on it. They're friends of his. Stop it.
I'm farther away than you think.
Smiling away. I started to watch Beardo's video on the guy, and stop it. And I watched about 60 seconds.
Here,
and the first point that
right
Beardo
here.
made, I was like, nope, I can't watch this because I don't want people to think I'm copying off him, because it was one of the points that I made, that the family is way too happy to be, possessed. That makes sense. So, yeah. Anyway, tribute to Beardo. Everybody say hello. Pinky is in the house, and Pinky is a member for 1 month. We appreciate you. You got a good video today. I don't know if you were here when I said that. Would you get those damn things on my face? Guys, this is going to be difficult. I might have to turn the camera off and slap her. I'm just kidding. I shouldn't say that on the internet. You guys all know I don't do that. If anything, it'd probably go the other way. So, Dawn, how are you? Dawn, I said blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yep, pretty much. Let's get down here. Let's try and get to
I
the
hate it
bottom.
because my vision is so off today. Even with my glasses on, I'm having a hard time reading the comments.
Yeah, mine's been bad.
Well,
for
yours, you have no excuse for
couple
yours.
I need to go to the eye doctor. I know.
Yeah, because you have not, and you won't.
Beardo says the little hands is freaking him out, so stop it.
But wait, there's more to them now.
You didn't paint the one with the middle finger and stuff.
No, I didn't do my other ones, but look, there's
Stop
Boo
it.
like, hello.
Julie
Yeah,
J.
these
and
are
B is in the
like
house.
decorated now. Those two, that's, hey, would you stop, Boo?
Yeah, Beardo, that is one of the worst channels I think I've seen in a while.
You're not getting
Um,
these.
It's like
No.
if Twin Paranormal or Sam and Colby were to go into somebody's house and try and assess their demonic activity. It was really
So
bad.
these are the new ones. Do you?
Christopher Campbell, how are you? Boo doesn't have her chair yet because
No, we're waiting until she goes in back.
Yep.
But here, let her say hi so she doesn't freak out. Come on. Come say hi. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Candy is in the house.
Come on.
Hello, Candy.
Come on. There you go. Say hello, everybody.
Trying to get to the bottom, guys.
Say, I'm trying to get my chair.
We're close. We're close. Wayne Dawson is in the house. How are you,
Say, I'm
Wayne?
trying to get my chair. Huh. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
God dang, we made it to the bottom. Awesome. So, how is everybody doing tonight? We really, I guess. So I titled this, should I say the quiet part out loud? There's been a lot of, I mean, everybody knows this. There's been a ton of drama lately. A lot of people are getting hit. Beardo's taking shots. Side-eye guy's taking shots. And I almost made another video the other day that I'm sure would have sparked drama, but I decided against it. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Because I saw a couple things actually. The side-eye guy did his video on those meddling mediums. And then, Jerry's here. How you doing, Jerry? And then their response was, it kind of got to me a bit. Like, I really have to be careful. He's up there a little bit.
Oh.
I don't want to ever put anybody. She handled it
Oh,
well.
there it is.
Riker, I thought it was a perfect adult response. Like, so it was all good, and I think good came of it. But because I think I kind of a while ago I picked on them a little bit. This was a long time ago, and then Mackie and Amanda. I probably called them names, but it was only my 5th video, maybe something like that I made, and then they came out and talked about all their mental health problems and all this stuff. I'm like, Jesus, I feel like a jerk. So you're gonna do this all night, aren't you?
I need to relieve stress somehow.
Yeah. Well, blame Beardo.
Yeah. It's Beardo's fault.
Yeah, we're still blaming Beardo for stuff. Not as much though, because we don't want to overdo the joke.
Actually, it's not. It's like I'm stressed, but my neck hurts really bad today.
Actually, there's something happened at Beardo's house the other day. I probably shouldn't. Well, I don't think he'd care.
Nah.
Beardo,
Tell me later.
I won't reveal. Yeah, Beardo, if you say it's okay, it has to do with a paranormal event that happened in your house in the last few days. But
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, because how long has it been? I've not had any neck issues.
I don't know.
Like, it's been over a year since I've had any neck issues, and I mean, it's not like I can
Hey,
tell.
Glenda.
It doesn't feel like I like wrenched my neck or anything, but there's something going on in my neck again, and I'm afraid that I might have. I think instead of going down, it went up,
Well,
and so I think we're working on C2 right now, and it hurts really bad.
so yeah, Beardo said it's okay to tell it. So I believe it was his daughter was in the kitchen, and a big heavy pint glass sounded like went
Ooh.
flying across the room and just shattered. Or no, it didn't go flying across the room. It just shattered for no reason. So, Beardo talks often on his show about things that happen at their house. So we haven't had shit happen here in a while.
Well, that you know of.
What do you mean? What are you not telling me? Hey, Stormy, how you doing?
No, we've had visitors.
Oh, well, I haven't seen nothing.
I
Tommy
know.
English, hello.
Well, you usually don't. They usually come to me anyhow. But I've had visitors. There's actually been we've actually I see, and I think it's just this time of year because it's like to me it seems like everything kind of awakens around here because we're on the water. Because we've had I've been hearing like noises.
Gothgal
it's
says
not-
that barometric pressure.
Yeah,
been
well,
changing
I can
like a
tell that
roller
with my
coaster.
head. But
Hey, James, how are you?
it's been like I've been hearing like noises outside that aren't like you can't. I mean, I can't figure it out.
You know what though? Since I've been smoking outside, and I'll go out.
You notice everything going on in the neighborhood.
There's actually like a lot that happens in the neighborhood that I miss.
He used to laugh. Okay, because I am one of those people. Because I was an EMT, so anytime you hear sirens, you go looking. So I have now Jeff since he can't smoke in the house anymore. He goes outside and he's like, hey, your favorite's coming down, or your favorite's around here, so I can go see where the police officers are. And plus we live in a small township, so it's like.
But they come down our street a lot because it's a main.
It's the main fire route
Right.
to get from point A to point B. So.
Yeah. So that's a Beardo's update. So it was okay. It was Mrs. Geek with the pint glass. Cool. Yeah, I missed that. I'm sure you called it out on your stream, but it's when the time changes, it's harder for me to catch your streams.
But we had something weird happen though. All the shelves in our cabinet.
Yeah.
And we didn't hear it happen.
Right. Yep.
And we just opened the cabinet and all the shelves were gone.
So we got it's I don't know about this wide.
It's
2
like a
feet
utility
wide,
cabinet kind of, but it's built in.
like almost 8 foot tall, and like all the shelves just collapsed in it.
And broke all the low
clips
on them, so we had to go buy new ones. But
I mean, I assume that like once the one fell, the weight of that, just it caused a chain reaction because it's the one we got all of our pans in.
Chris said about cervical spine injuries. I work in the medical field, and I will absolutely wait until I absolutely have to do anything about it, because I will not do anything surgery on my neck until I absolutely have to. And like I said, I normally don't have any issues with it. The only reason I know I have a neck injury or neck issues is because I hit my elbow, thought I broke my elbow. Ended up, I didn't break my elbow, but they did an EMG, they were like, oh, you have carpal tunnel. I'm like, there's no way I can have carpal tunnel because I had surgery on both my hands. No way. So then they're like, as soon as I got done, and they're like, they actually went and got the doctor, and they're holding my neck, and they're like, are you sure your neck doesn't hurt? And I'm like, yeah, I have no neck injury or no issues. And we have no idea how I did this to my neck, but I have 4, 5, and 6
out of there, wherever you're at. Stop it. Stop it.
I have issues with, and it feels like it's going up into 2, but
Miss Boo is being so bad.
I don't know what I did, but yeah, no, even my doctors the doctors I work with are like, nope, don't do it until you absolutely have to, because it's nothing but trouble until after you get it done.
So James says he is 44 and has never had a paranormal experience. believe it or not, I mean, I've had some, but not. When I started doing this, Crow of Judas made a comment. He was like, "You should make a video of all the evidence that you've captured." I'm like, that'd be a short freaking video, dude. Like, it really, throughout the years of doing this, like,
what are you doing?
I don't have much that I can't
what are you
explain
doing?
away. So,
Thank you.
Dawson, I already addressed that, but you weren't here, so you're just gonna have to go back and rewatch the beginning.
Yep.
We were gonna actually talk about how bad Dawson's channel is and how people should unsubscribe.
How terrible he
I'm
is.
just kidding, dude. I do have to watch your newest video. We were at a birthday party last night, and I was in charge of cooking all the steaks, and I overcooked them a little bit. I'm a little pissed off.
They weren't bad. Mine
No,
was
but
okay.
they were really,
were
really
good.
good, but they were just overcooked.
You got any investigations coming up this year with the best investigation team from Louisiana?
That's not a question.
Oh,
I think you're calling
okay.
yourself awesome.
So I will tell people this. This is like crazy. So we have something coming up in May, and we have something coming up in September.
Hang on a second. Can you guys hear them? Okay.
Goofball.
Beardo, it wasn't horribly overcooked in my defense. It was just
What are you doing?
more than I
You're
wanted.
sitting
But
there yelling at your brother.
But that being said, I cooked ribeyes,
Stop.
bone-in, a porterhouse,
A
filet,
sirloin,
a sirloin, and 3 strip steaks. So that's 5. That was challenging to cook 5 different kinds of
The
steak.
snoring, that was actually the 2 dogs growling at each other. Because Boo wanted her brother to lick her and clean her face. So that's all that was
like
about.
that.
Yeah.
Now, Laura, didn't quite cross the line of abuse.
No. So this is what's fun. Okay, so we're back to so we have something going on in May, something going on in September. Every time we plan these trips, we have it set up and usually something like last time when you were going somewhere, I couldn't go because I still was in school. So I couldn't go.
That was with Dawson to the asylum.
Yeah. And then there was something you went with Joe and I couldn't go because of something.
That was the Monroe house.
But okay, was that it? Okay. So it just happens that every time I can't go. So this time we have it set up for May. It's like, yes, we're ready. We're excited.
Don't say where, though.
No, I'm not saying the dates or anything. And so it frustrates me because my daughter, because we have to have somebody babysit the dogs. So she ends up that she's like, well, because they changed her scheduling a little bit at work, so she probably can do it, but she's not sure. But then, never fails, my one daughter that we hardly ever see because she's in the military, she will be home at that time frame.
Uh-huh.
So then it's like, okay, then because then in September, since somebody already called it out, we are going to Louisiana. I'm not sure exactly where we're going yet, but I kind of don't want to know because that keeps it kind of for me.
Yeah, 2-ply, I definitely want to talk to you because I do want to know.
Yeah, he wants to know. I don't. So, I mean, I'm figuring it's got to be some kind of like plantation or something because that's Louisiana. And that's usually all the spooky stuff down there.
Ooh.
But so, of course, it's like, oh, great, awesome. My daughter says she booked her trip to my other daughter that's here in the States. She goes, yeah, I booked my trip because her friend's getting married and in the end of August. And then she's going, or like beginning of September, and then she's going to, right after that, then she's going to Germany for like 3 weeks. And it never fails.
If the stream fails,
she's going to be at the same time.
If the stream fails, it's Boo's fault because she is around all my computer wires right now. So,
Jeff, have you been tempted to put?
Hang on, let's highlight. You've been tempted to put on the little. that's a good idea. I might have to try that. And take pictures and put it on my OnlyFans.
And see, these are the nice ones. I haven't even started decorating the dirty ones.
That's hilarious. Yeah, you didn't decorate any of the middle finger
I didn't
ones.
have my middle finger ones and my like butthole ones.
I was gonna say, I wonder if they make a little butt.
They can make feet.
Oh shit! Let's Beardo's here. We're not talking feet.
Yep, they do have feet.
We'll
so
be banned. Yeah. Yeah, I told Dupli, I said, man, that's probably better that we're doing it in September instead of like June or July, because
Well,
I don't know if I can do
but
Louisiana
this is the
heat
thing. We
in June
didn't
or
know
July.
her, but we didn't know her. We knew she was going, but we didn't know until it was like, all right, we got this. And I said, hey, and then it was like, oh crap. So and then my nephew is going on. He's there. Him and his friends. They're doing this really cool trip to Florida to go golfing. They do like 5 days, a different course each day for golf. And so it's his first vacation like 2 years. So he's kind of excited to go. And of course it's at the same time too. So but yeah, no, and because I've like every time I've been to New Orleans, like Louisiana, New Orleans, like last time I went to New Orleans, I was younger, but it was like in November. And then
I've never been Louisiana.
so like Mississippi, I've gone in like June. I think it was like June. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I've never been. I mean, I've gone from Ohio to Florida and hit all those states. And I've gone out west and I've gone to Vegas, kind of the diagonal route, but I've never gone.
It's funny because
Louisiana,
you've gone
Mississippi,
all
Alabama.
west and I've gone east and south.
One of the, just for any of you U.S. travelers, one of the most awesome drives that we ever went on to go on vacation. So we went to Montana, but instead of like, heading out the turnpike and going through Chicago and all that shit, we went straight up north through Michigan into Canada and then basically followed the border to Montana and then came back down. That is some of the most beautiful mountainous country I've ever seen in my life. It was a gorgeous drive. So if you ever get a chance and have the time, go into Canada and shoot over west. It was
Now,
really,
I
really,
used to go
that was
to
a good drive.
Canada all the time in the summer. Like I'd go like end of July, August through that time, or I'd go like the last 3 weeks of August when I was a kid. So.
Yeah, Caroline, you'd be coming from Australia, so. And we've sent dogs over to Europe, and that is not cheap at all.
No.
It's more expensive than humans.
Although R2 would be cheaper than what Maggie was. Maggie's also 150-pound Great Dane, and she's on the like taller side of Great Danes.
Yeah, she had to have a special
So she had to have a special crate built and all the paperwork. That's fun.
Yeah, it was crazy. It's crazy to send a dog over from the States to Europe.
And then it's just and my daughter probably would have been okay with her staying here, except that she was going to be there for 3 years, and
I missed that.
Great Danes sometimes don't have the best or the longest lifespan sometimes. So
big breed dogs.
Yeah, well,
lot
like
of times,
the dog next door.
Yeah, it was 3 years old and
it had a heart attack. And then, but now they have a Saint Bernard puppy.
Yeah.
So.
Beardo, it does look like dinosaur shit. Like it is massive. You can't get away with a little grocery store bag for
and it's funny if you ever see those things, like when somebody says something about if you have a Great Dane or what to expect if you have a Great Dane, believe everything they put on there because it's absolutely true. Like if Maggie does not want to do something, she will look at you and plop her butt down because she knows you can't move her. And then she will slowly lay down and looks at you like, what, you're going to try to move me?
God forbid a fucking dog comes on TV. Oh my God. When that dog was over here, we couldn't watch anything that could potentially have an animal.
Or police fights.
She doesn't like fights and guns.
Animals, fights, or cars like going super fast.
Yep.
And she's gotten better though. Since she's been in Germany, she has gotten better.
So we watched a lot of cooking shows, but then the commercials would have animals in it,
and then she'd go crazy. And she will hit the TV, and our TV's up high, and she would hit it and almost break it. So it's like kind of crazy. But
Beardo's getting his band hammer. No, Shelly. So yeah, we used to go out to Montana quite a bit when I was younger. When I was a kid, we had an uncle out there, and he lived in Bozeman, but he had a cabin in, I don't remember exactly where it was, but it was up in the mountains. It was like a 2-hour drive. There was 3 cabins on this mountain, and it was right outside of Yellowstone. But it was in the country to where like you didn't dare go out there without guns. You didn't walk in the grass without chaps on because of rattlesnakes. Like it was like dangerous country. But it had the greatest view from the outhouse in the world. Oh, she's in Bozeman. That's cool.
There you go. You can sing. Oh, you can't see it. I was like, oh.
Stop with the goddamn hands. That's enough. It's enough. See? Stop it. This is not good content here. Uh-oh. It says our Rottweiler was great with the TV until The Walking Dead. She did like zombies.
That's funny
That's
because
awesome.
that is funny because Maggie does watch. I mean, like Great Danes, they watch TV. Like literally, they watch TV and they respond to what's on TV. Like if something is happening and it excites them, I mean, obviously she would jump at the TV, but they would like literally. She would like if it was something scary, she kind of would curl back up. She was just something else.
I mean, Beardo, I had pants on underneath them. Plus, I was like 12, so let's not go there. Oh, Dawson, we got to figure that out. See, here's the thing. Like I said, traveling is so hard for me because self-employed and dogs and all that stuff. And you weren't supposed to say that because fucking Dana's on here.
Yep, I saw that. I don't know
That was a
about
private
that.
conversation.
I do not know about that. A vampire hotel? Mm.
It's completely safe. It's been blessed.
So wait, you're going to say it's been blessed. Did that come from the words of Dawson? Because you know what I'm going to say next.
I will not confirm nor deny.
Yeah, if Dawson says it was blessed, I call bullshit because I know Dawson and he will say whatever he thinks I want to hear, but I know the truth.
He wants me to go to the place that he told us he was going to, that you wanted him to share his location because, you know.
Yeah, in case something happened to him.
He wants me to go there with him. And I think I should. I really do. But, I mean, we'll let you know where we're at. Did Biff bless it? Guys, I am so far behind in videos. I still got to do another Biff one. But like, and I really, I want to get, I haven't even put out the video of me and Dawson investigating yet. Me, Joe, and Kenny going to the Monroe house. And you know, those of you that are fortunate enough to have a membership to either Matt or Joe's channel, they released their Monroe House documentary for like 24 hours. It's down now, so don't go buy a membership to watch it because it's not there anymore. But it was really, really good. They did a really, really good job on that.
Seriously, Dawson. Like I said, I know, even you're going to try to talk it in and make sense that it's not, but it's too late. I know.
You're going to make it to where I'm not going to be able to go.
Exactly. Just, I would, yep, I would just, mm-hmm.
It's actually, it's really, I'll show you the video that he did on it. But I did, so I don't know if I've shared this story before. I probably have. So when Dawson was talking about going there, I like totally freaked him out. It was the week before Halloween, I think he went there. It was the week before holiday, and I'm like, well, you know that's like the Satanist biggest holiday of the year, right? He's like, what? I'm like, yeah, dude, you seriously, man, you might get screwed up. Like, I just scared the ever-living shit out of him. It was funny.
See, but we have Dawson issues because Dawson does stuff and he doesn't think about, like, he's young and he just
I would have been Dawson if I was doing this back at his age.
But it's just like Dawson, think about it. At least let somebody know where you're going and have share your location, because then if something happens to you, at least people know where to find you. Yeah. But he doesn't think about those things. And I think that's probably because he doesn't.
His classic live stream was this. He was at the Goatman's Bridge, and he meets these new people there, but he puts his equipment aside. And he's like telling the live stream to watch his stuff because they were calling him to go somewhere. People were like, "Holy shit, he's gonna die. He's getting kidnapped."
Oh my gosh, Dawson!
Hey, Edgar, how you doing? Edgar, that's actually a good question. Do I think vampires are real? I mean, I don't think so, but I think people think that they're real vampires.
It's not that I mean that they're real, but what they can do. Because a lot of the things that I've heard about, and things that I'm like, it's more cult kind of things,
Yes.
and it's kind of like
It does have a roots in Satanism and stuff.
yeah,
like that. Hey,
and
Spitfire,
so
how you doing?
that's what.
Yeah, I
That's
like
what. Okay, when it comes to Dawson, it's like protecting your kid. You want them to go out in the world and do their thing, but you want them to use common sense too. Like, make sure somebody knows where you're going.
or at least not push the envelope.
Yeah, yeah. That's kind of how it is.
So yeah, I don't believe in vampires like there are people that can't die and stuff like that.
No,
I think
it's
there are
more
people
like
that think they are.
Yeah.
And like Dawson said, basically satanic worshipers in the worst way. It's the same thing as summoning demons, but they call themselves vampires instead. So,
Yeah.
Yep. That's my belief.
And people there, yes, there are energy
Susan.
vampires for
Hello,
sure.
Kristen.
I think I got a few of those around me right now.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's. Dawson, I want to go there with you, but we do have some other trips coming up soon and other stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't know when.
Dawson can agree.
It's so hard for me to get out.
Dawson can agree. We have a love-hate relationship.
Yeah, Beardo would find the sparkling vampires. Dawson did say, how many subs did you say you have to get? And you'll dress up like a sparkly vampire? Dawson? I forget.
Yes, I did. Did you see what he said?
No.
Look what Dawson said.
Hang on a second. Yeah. So if you find a real vampire, it will suck. Just saying. That's funny, Wisdom. The Beardo's unsubbing from Dawson. Everybody is. I mean, I think we all should. Hashtag unsub from Dawson. Okay, 10K, he's going to dress up like a sparkly vampire. Yeah, Dana did yell at him for doing a ritual once.
Well, no, what? And then there was something.
He was eating crystals and shit or something.
Well, there was something. Yeah, somebody sent him something, and it was in good intentions, but he didn't understand what. And it's like before even looking and discovering, he just did it, and it was like, what were you thinking? And it's just like, yeah.
And he.
Like I said, it's a lot.
But he did say he put it in his mouth or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
he put something in his mouth because something just told him to put it in his mouth. It was like, and it's like, Dawson, when people send you things, it doesn't always mean you just need to. It may be that they could have put like hex on it. They could have put a curse on it. They could have put something on it. So it's
or like fentanyl.
Yeah. That's not funny because I mean, like, there's like you have to be careful, like when you work in the medical field, because you never know what somebody like. If somebody, you never know.
Hey, Victor, how you doing?
Dawson just is like, oh, Dawson.
Yep. Yeah, but like I said, if I was doing this when I was his age, that would have been me. I'd be like, yeah, let's do this satanic ritual out here in this. I totally would have done dumb shit.
Okay, but time out, because you don't go to that extreme now, but you sometimes do dumb things, Jeffrey.
But I've got lines that I've drawn that I won't do.
More recently, but there have been times then you tell me afterwards, like bringing something home with you.
That was an accident. I just forgot to leave her in the parking lot.
And then telling me about stuff after you've done it.
Like what?
Like mirrors, scrying, and
that's not
going to places.
Holy Jesus, 2-ply. What the fuck?
Oh, awesome.
Thank you, sir.
2-ply.
Well, 20 people get to watch a good video that I dropped today where me and Joe and Kenny were at the Monroe House in the Blue Room, and we had a good debate where nobody fought. There were no punches thrown in this debate. I'm just saying. No. That was like, I want to go to the Monroe House, and this is nothing against Kenny, but without him sometime, because I didn't investigate that like I normally would have, because I was embarrassed to say, hey, is anybody, I was just a little intimidated, I guess, by Kenny, if that makes sense. And here again, I'm not talking shit about him. This is nothing against him. It's just when you know his beliefs and views, and you just, he's intimidating to investigate with, because when you say, hey, is there anybody in here with us? You get the eye roll. Like, he doesn't mean it. It's not coming from a nasty place, but we had excellent conversations, over those 2 days that we investigated with him. So, so when I finally do a video on that, I'm probably going to turn it into a few, because some of them I want just to be the conversations we had, because they're really, really good. But one of them is posted on the members only, and I'm not trying to get people to buy a membership, but if you do, 20 people get to see it now, thanks to Jamie and 2ply. So, okay. Apparently Kristen got a membership. That's awesome.
Wait, why is it up there twice?
What? Okay. Did you do another one? Fuck me. Come on, man. Don't do this. Jamie.
Chill.
Jamie, thank you for
Thank
that.
you
So 40
again.
people now get to watch this cool video. Now, see, Jamie, now you're putting the pressure on me. I gotta work and put some shit on there. So no, again, Jamie's cool. Yeah, Jamie's channel I think is doing real well for as young as it is.
I will say they have the best. I don't say a lot on the Discord, on his Discord channel, but there is so much going on in his Discord. I feel bad because our Discord is not that active, but and I will say I probably would be more active, but I'm going through like talked about this. I'm just like, I can't get.
But we also
anything.
told like the one that wanted to start it, Jerry's in here.
Yeah.
But we also said like, dude, like, we're totally down with doing it, but like, I mean, yes, we probably should be in there more.
Jerry and Candy, they do most of the stuff in there, which has kind of died down a little bit. But that was kind of thing. It's like we don't have a lot of time to do the Discord. For me, I don't have time. I can't, when I'm at work, I cannot look at my phone. I just don't have time to look at my phone. The only thing, I mean, I can see what comes across my watch, and that's if I have to answer something, I answer it. But otherwise, I am not on my phone at work at all until I leave work. And then when I leave work, it's usually putting on Beardo to listen on the way home.
Yeah, Beardo, you should be honored because there's. So you listen to Beardo and Side Eye pretty much, right?
Pretty much,
yeah. Those are about the only two debunking. She don't even watch my stuff that much. Or our stuff.
Well, because you'll be like, hey, come here, look at this.
You do get to
look at this. So I see like bits and pieces of it, and then I will I get to watch it in sections.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really watch our own stuff because of that, but I do a lot of and Beardo because it's timed. Theirs are timed perfectly for my drive.
Yes. Yeah. Beardos are usually 45 minutes or less.
I have about, depending on the day, I have either a 45-minute or I have an hour and 10-minute drive, depending on what day of the week it is. And so I will listen to those too because it's timed out perfectly. Their videos are timed out perfectly for me.
Yep.
So.
Yep. Plus, a lot of Beardo stuff, like you really like. I mean, I watch it, but a lot of it you can just listen to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
that's the
there's
thing.
Sometimes when he does, reactions and debunking and stuff, you have to watch it. But there's
usually,
a lot of stuff that he does that
if I can listen to it though, because like I said, I'm driving, and where I'm driving in our state, I can't. I mean, you can't even see you're not even supposed to see my phone.
Hey, Abs, how you doing?
So,
Chez's. We like Chez's channel too.
Definitely, so I just have to really just focus, and so it's like it's an easy way because it's like I said, it's timed out for my drive. So
I'm trying to. Where's the show thing? God damn, 2ply. You gotta stop.
Thank you.
We should block him. I'm just kidding. Thanks, 2ply. Yeah. I mean, I did say as soon as I saw Jamie's channel, I was like, this guy's got something going on.
Yeah.
Like he's got. If you guys want to watch funny ghost hunting and stuff like that, go over and check 2ply.
Oh, I'm laughing because we're going in September and he's already asking us what kind of food we want to eat.
Dude, I don't even know what I'm having tomorrow, and you're asking me what I want to eat in September.
I told Jeff, I'm like, well, I don't care as long as it doesn't have seafood or fish in it. And I'm like, wait, and then I'm like, wait, it's New Orleans. We got dirty rice. You gotta have gumbo, chicken gumbo, because I can't have.
But we're only gonna be there for a day.
I know, but you gotta try
I definitely want to. I want to get some Louisiana gumbo.
Oh yeah,
for sure. So 2ply.
Now, if we were in New Orleans, it would be going getting beignets. Oh,
getting what?
Beignets. It's like it's a fried like biscuit. Like it's kind of like a donut, but it's not. It's better.
Okay.
Maybe that's why I got my thing for wanting donuts when I'm stressed.
Yeah. John Stepp, thank you for the gift.
Thank you.
Jesus, I'm good. All right, guys. Now the pressure is on. Now I got to upload it. But I do have a lot of stuff to upload for members only content. I just have to watch it because sometimes, like especially from the Monroe house, there were things that we talked about that like names were mentioned that we can't put on the internet. We don't have permission to. So and all that stuff. But thank you again, John. We appreciate you, buddy.
Sorry.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the best thing I think maybe that is why I like them. Because
most people, like after a stressful day, they'll come home and say, God damn, I need a drink. Not Dana. She's like, I need a donut. But she doesn't drink much anymore. But
no. I mean, it's very rarely I drink anymore, but it's just because it makes me, it's I don't know, ever since I had the prednisone issue, it's like anything that I'm not supposed to do like jacks up my
that was
my blood
scary.
sugar.
That was bad.
Yeah, because
That
I was in the emergency room. My deductible for the year is done just because
low,
of one visit.
Low blood sugar.
It's easy to fix.
You can fix that.
High
Just
blood
go
pressure
get some
or
chocolate.
high blood sugar.
High blood sugar is like, okay, there's no like way to bring it, and it was insanely high.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is a lot of stuff on HBO Max about paranormal stuff, but it's all the Discovery because they bought Discovery, and saw the Zach Baggins and all this. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to love Ghost Adventures. That shit was my favorite.
I just we had this conversation.
Be careful what you say here.
I know, but Zach Baggins, anything or anybody that tries to act like Zach Baggins or is like, I just can't. Oh my gosh, it just really. What does it say?
Why
you gotta click on this. You can't there.
There we go. Jesus. So thanks, Dawson, for the $4.99. We appreciate it.
Oh my gosh, Dawson.
So he says, I actually investigate more ridiculous when Kenny, because I like to see his forehead being pop out. That is kind of funny. Yeah, Dawson knows the eye roll I'm talking about. And here again, we're not talking shit about Kenny. We love Kenny. We love to investigate with Kenny. But it's just, there are some things you know is coming. Like, if you're going to get challenged on when you think something could be paranormal. And that's fine. I got nothing wrong with that. But I do think there is something to the Monroe house that I want to experience without Kenny.
Well, I mean, I think I would want. I'm like torn.
I don't want you to go there.
Okay.
I don't.
So I'm torn after what I watched the other day. I'm torn if I want to go or not.
Because I think something will.
Honestly, I
really
think
do.
something would get me.
I don't want you to go there.
Yeah,
I would feel
after
uneasy.
I saw, because at first I was like, you're whatever, you're overacting, whatever. After you came back the first time, but I'm like, after seeing that, I'm like, and she's
talking about Joe's documentary.
Yeah,
we watched it.
And just because I do get sometimes even watching like videos like that, I can get a vibe on stuff. Mm-hmm. And I will say yes or no if I'd ever want to go there. And after seeing that, I'm like, I don't think I'd want to put myself in that position to be opened up. To be.
Hey Jamie, how you doing?
Because I have a feeling, even if I would close myself completely off, it would still attach to me. So I'm like, I think I'd pass.
And it does seem to like women get affected more.
And it seems like it's people that are open. Mm-hmm. And it's like females. Even if I closed myself off, I think I would still be a target, and I just choose not to do that.
Yeah, like I said, I don't want you to go there.
Yeah.
Not to be a dick, but I just don't.
But there's places that we both agree that I wouldn't go to, just because I know of people that have gone and had issues, and I don't want to put myself in that spot.
Yep.
Because and right now I'm in a very vulnerable state anyhow. So to do that just is very not so good.
And there is something to be said about, if so we always say this, when you're doing paranormal investigations and residential stuff and whatever, if you're in a bad place, a bad state of mind, you shouldn't be doing it, because, you're leaving yourself open to potentially some bad shit.
Yep.
So,
because it knows. It knows. Just because, like, this time of year, I get kind of down in the dumps with the weather because I'm one of those people that lives on the sun and the water.
Yeah,
And
she loves
so,
her hammock and
yeah,
the beach.
like how often am I in my hammock in this from
Pretty
the time?
much all day Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
In the
I mean,
summer.
just it's because I just need my sun, and then how many trips do we take to the water because I just need to put my feet in water.
But we got a cool little. Most of the time it's a quiet beach, but sometimes it's very crowded. It seems to be crowded when I go to film there.
Yeah.
And I'm dressed up like a mountain.
Yeah.
Or some dumbass.
Yeah. Whenever we're going to
That's always
film,
when there's people there.
Yeah. And when we go to film, it's always busy. The rest of the time it's not.
They're
So
looking at me like, what are you doing? Yeah, Kaylee, I did want to address this a little bit tonight.
Hey.
I think that guy is in a very, very bad place right now. I'm not saying that because I told Andrew to make a video because he asked me about it beforehand and Jake Hart's the whole thing. If you guys know, you know. If not, but it don't go over and give A1 shit because I think he's in a really, really bad place. Granted, he brought it on himself, but that's
what?
I'm just not
gonna
mess with that dude.
What? Hello.
Ouch! Damn it.
She's like, I want my chair. I want my chair.
So, Marie, where you at? Like, what are you in the States? I don't know where you at. We could potentially make that happen.
Yeah, depending on where you're at.
We did guests when we went to the school with Josh,
We did.
and that was a blast.
We
that
met.
Was fun. We did 2 people.
BJ and oops, I took your
Jethro.
color off. And Jeff, not Jethro. Jeff Kuhn.
Jeff Kuhn.
Jeff 2.0.
Right. Yep.
That day
And
it was kind of crazy because we had Josh, Jeff, and Jerry, and I was with Jeff, and Jerry. So it got very confusing for me. So it was Jerry, Jeff, and Jeff 2.0 because I just was like, so I knew which one I was. So it was 2.0. Then we knew which Jeff I was talking about because it started getting very confusing at one point.
Yeah, you don't want to. Well,
What is
we'll
it?
throw it up there. Why? I'm not hitting the front part of the mouse button. That's the problem.
Okay, you got it.
Yeah.
That works.
Acclaimed Demon. Did you release this video yet, Dawson, or not? I don't know. I don't know which investigation.
Okay, see, but there's kind of different levels of being bad, like off. Like if you're just having like a bad couple days or weeks or something, it's one thing. But when you have when you're like, and maybe it could have been emotional, Dawson, but like for me, there's so much.
Would you stop scratching?
There's so much going on in my life right now that I am like literally mentally, physically, and emotionally just there's nothing there. Like Jeff can vouch on Fridays and Saturdays. I have no energy and all I do is sit in a chair.
But again, it's like here it's like late winter. It's not warm enough to go outside yet, but I
mean it's just like literally I have nothing. I mean there's nothing. Like
but you also like it's you. So you leave the house at what, 6:30?
6:45.
Okay, 6:30, 6:45, and you don't get home a lot of times till 5:36. So that's
Sometimes
a long day
later.
there. And then there's days where, and it's going to get worse now, with your brother, you've got to pick him up and take him to his stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't get home, you leave at 6:30 and you get home at 8:30. Like 2 days a week. That's going to wear people out.
Yeah.
So I don't crack the whip and say clean the house and
but it's like it's just I'm just like so, but even with like family, there's so much family stuff going on behind the scenes that I am so weakened just emotionally, and I think that's where it comes from more so than anything. When you're emotionally weakened is when it comes and gets you, and I don't think I'm going to be out of that state for a while.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a bit.
It's going to be a while before I'm out of that state. And I'm trying to work through it. Even I really do need to go get a Reiki session done.
But don't take hers done yet.
I'm not.
I'm the opposite. Like I'm the positive until like something bad happened. You know what I
But
mean?
it's not that I'm not
Hey, Ken, how
positive,
you doing?
but it's just
No, I'm not saying that.
I know in here
Just in case they're watching.
yeah, but I mean,
Stop removing.
I know there's just so much going on inside
Yeah.
that you can't even explain it. But I'm just like, I'm tired. I sleep like almost 9
What do
hours a
you
night,
want?
and I'm still
What
tired.
do you
So
want?
it's just very
What do you
frustrating.
want?
She wants up.
She wants to be on the show. She's being ridiculous.
Hold on, watch. I'm gonna get up from my chair and watch what she does.
No, they'll both follow you because.
Go on, get in there so you can have your show. Go on,
Get up here.
get up there real quick.
No, she's like, this is my chair with my
Come on.
blanket.
Boo, get up there.
No.
Hey,
So yeah,
This one.
Stormy, you're right. Like there
Come on.
are like if you've got health issues and
There
all
you
this
go.
stuff going on, we always recommend don't go to haunted places or allegedly haunted places. That you shouldn't do that. So
you're gonna talk?
and yeah, people do go.
You're gonna talk now?
I know a guy. Whoops. Let's bring him more over on camera. Let's get on camera. It's like the microphone's in my way.
There.
Okay, good girl. Get up here. Look. I forgot what I was saying. Damn it.
Emotional. Going on.
No, yeah, people do like dumb shit at some of these places. Like Bobby Mackey's. I don't think whatever was originally haunting that place, I don't think it was there before they tore it down. I think it's all the other bullshit that people brought. Boo, you've got more fans than I do. Let me remove this comment so that stop licking me. I can't. Stop it. Stop. I want to remove the comment so that people can see you. There. Up here. Let's move mom's. Jesus Christ, that thing weighs 45 pounds. Okay, Miss Boo, do you have anything to say? Miss Boo? What's your thoughts on the paranormal? Huh? What do you think about it? Is there ghosts? Actually, Boo is kind of like when we do have stuff happen here on occasion. Boo is. Oh, here goes. She's gonna take out the whole fucking studio. No, she is not a full boxer cat. She is a
Boxer pug bulldog.
she's definitely a mutt. I do have to go to the bathroom. So let me out, and then Dana's gonna take over the show for a couple minutes. I have to pee. Ow. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, she's a fancy mutt, all right.
She's a diva.
All right, so I don't know what he was talking about. Yeah, she is an interesting mix. Our other one is a coonhound boxer mix. So our puppies are something crazy. So everybody has to take care of their dogs. So I'll put my hands on. Candy loves my hands, my little hands. I just love messing with Jeff with these. It's kind of fun. But so we have, Jeff said we were talking about our trips. So we have 2 trips. I think we're trying for a third one, but we're not sure if we'll do a third one this year. Jeff, we're good. This one's funny. Hold on. So, yeah, I don't want to say, but we always kind of joke about where she came from because who only knows? I mean, like literally, but
she was raised on nachos.
Yeah, let's put it this way. She was before Jeff got her, which he got her. They said she was 8 weeks old, but she was probably 6 weeks old.
She very well could have been given tequila.
And we think she may have been given tequila, nachos, and tacos to eat. That given. So it's like, yeah. So we don't know. 2-ply. So this is interesting. If people buy my pens or my keychains, sometimes you might get one of these little thingies in your mix. Just depends. And then if we're at a show and I have them, you might get one of the designer designer little hands. I do them because it really drives Jeff nuts with the little hands. And then I do have some. I don't have them out, but I have some that are dirty that have the middle finger, the butt symbol, has like a peace sign, the has different kind of hand gestures and that. So, but yeah, they're this has got to be an interesting mix. So Loretta has a dog, is a French bulldog, a pug, and a wiener. That has to be a very, very, very interesting mix. So, okay, hello. So for weird arts for the weird store, you should sell your little hand. Oh, I didn't. You'll have to give me information on that because I just started doing these. I don't know if you can't tell. Like, I do them with markers, and so I'm starting to get better on them. But like that one has a cut, but that one's like that. Then there's this one. I don't know. Can you tell? And it's got like little tattooies on the side. And then I have this one where it's got, it's got like little art and fingers. I'm trying to get them to dirty up a little bit so they kind of look more gruesome, but it's hard to dirty them up and it stay on there. At one point I did bury one in the ground for over winter, but when it came up, it just like as soon as it gets wet, it washes off. So I'm going to start trying to do some tarnish stuff on them. I actually do believe I have the rock on hands. Actually, when Jeff comes back in, I can go look. I think I do. But yeah, they're just and I actually got them from somebody that at work. We use them just to bug each other at work. That's how that all started. So
Excuse me, folks. Excuse me.
So yeah, I'll look and see. I think I do have them. I'm going to start doing those because at first I just did these because I had a couple orders go out for I just had a couple orders go out for pens and keychains, so I had to make one to put in there. So I just did some up and thought, well, I'll start after showing people my little hands again that are decorated now. And honestly, this probably takes longer than you think to do this stuff, that little stuff. Even just to make that little bracelet around there took a while. It was like, okay. I'm thinking about actually even doing where we do actual jewelry and that on them, but I got to figure out how to make the jewelry on them. So we'll see. I'm losing count. Let's see. All right.
All right.
Oh, he is back.
Yeah,
It gets quiet when I come in.
Room. Sorry.
Because I don't know where you left off. I got to go and look and see if I have
Here's your massive,
my Yeti
whatever it is.
water.
Okay.
It's water today.
All right. So where we at, people? Sorry. I had to go take a smoke break. I admit it. I'm not proud of it, but yeah, I did see Marie said she was in the UK, so yeah, it'd be hard to invite you onto one of our investigations. Purple Ronnie, how are you? We got new people coming in here. I see. Carla, how are you doing? I'm going to scroll up in the comments a bit and see if I missed anything. Some of the stuff I'm not going to understand. Yeah, there's a lot of comments I don't get the context because I was not here for a few minutes, but yeah. Sorry guys, catching up. Yeah, Anita, we're doing well. Dana's been sick for like 6 weeks. Like this, whatever the hell we had, Brits at ball practice. Whatever the hell we had is just hanging on. My throat is still, you guys can probably hear it. It's raspy. I'm still blowing my nose a little bit. Not like I was, but no, we're seeing if you got the rock on hands. There
I
you go.
did.
Yep. Apparently, Pinky, she does.
Watch out, Boo.
That's all good, Laura. That's Laura. You know that's my excuse. Like most of the time when I listen to your show. Same with like Bill, carbs and coffees, carburetors and coffee. You guys, he's a good dude. If you're into car stuff, go check out his channel. But even his lives, it's not all car talk. I mean, that's the base of it, but he talks about a whole lot of other stuff too. So he's a good dude.
He's trying to get it so I can be on his show.
Yeah, he's got to figure out how to share.
I have so many questions for him.
Are they car related?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I told you some of my questions.
Did you?
Yeah.
Me and cars don't get along.
But it was with we were on Laura's show.
Laura,
and afterwards we said I had lots of questions for him.
Laura, you're a mod. Put your link up to that magazine so that people can go check it out. It's she does a magazine for the community where people can tell their stories, write in,
two.
Stuff like that. So everybody go check that out. So now I'm going to deal with little hands on my desk for the next 3 days.
No, I'll take them back.
Sure.
I have.
My desk is already a big mess.
Got these two.
The asshole one.
Yep.
Where's the middle finger?
Would you just wait? It's coming.
Okay. Save the best for last, I guess.
I've got those two. I got thumbs up and that one.
I don't. Is that an issue? Is Lake Erie a problem for making people?
Well, no. This is okay.
It should be. It's been frozen.
But I grew up in this neighborhood. As you can tell, my face is broken out really bad right now. But fall and spring, because we live on the lake, allergies are worse for me because of all the dust and like all the like pollen and that comes up from the lake and like all the algae and the mold and that comes off the lake. So spring and fall is the worst for me because and then I have tons of environmental allergies. So right now, like this is my worst. I cough all the time.
See you, Marie.
And so it's just like outside, I usually am like my cough has gotten better. So it's now usually lately the only place I really cough a lot is at work. But but when I'm outside, I cough. But it's just and it's different parts of the lake are different too, how they are. Like we have a lot of on our shoreline, we have a lot of like the
algal bloom.
Or the piss. That's towards like Maumee Bay, but we do get some of the algae bloom. But that doesn't. Weirdly enough, the algae does not bother me. It's like
as long as you don't jump in it and touch it.
Well, yeah, as long as I don't. I mean, I'm not in it, but some people have issues with just the algae bloom in general, just in the air. Where the algae bloom does not get me at all. It's just everything else with it. It's just.
Sorry, Laura. I asked you to share your magazine link in the chat so people can go check it out. Jamie wants to know. So, where did the little hands come from? It came from a video.
No, actually, no. So, the first time I ever experienced little hands was at work with my coworker.
Okay.
She had one. I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get one of those to torture.
Yeah, now you have like
my husband.
A collection of like 75.
And so I bought them because we wanted more, and I had to buy them in bulk. So I bought them in bulk. So then somebody said something, and then I found the dirty hand one. So I'm like, of course I gotta have the dirty hand ones. So I got a bag of the dirty hand ones. But there's actually a place up by where we live, in Fremont where I work.
But I remember you used them when we made a video that we never released. We shot parts of it. It was about the Angry Cajun.
Yeah.
And Dana did a reaction with him. We got to publish that. The reason I didn't is because it was kind of Joe's story, Joe Vitale's. But it's funny. And he put out a video, and it's like, shit, I don't want people to think I'm copying people. But yeah, we never put that video up.
But it's funny.
We filmed we put a lot of work in that.
It was funny watching with the response with my little hands. Because I did the whole thing with little hands. And then The other one though is when we do cooking with Dana.
Yep. Well, that made it to the video.
Yeah, but this is fine because you really haven't had where you're sitting and watching a lot of videos where I've had to listen to it over and over and over.
Yep.
So I haven't had a lot of those lately.
Yep. Yeah, because it's been, I mean, like I said, I'm not like, I don't try to be like, I'm not trying to be a drama channel.
No.
But just recently, there's been a lot of things that have had to be talked about that unfortunately were drama related. So, so that's Laura's magazine. Everybody, can a mod pin it to
And
the
Laura,
top?
I
don't know how to do
apologize.
it.
I was supposed to get you pictures of pens, and
I was supposed to fucking write something.
I
too,
just
and
did
forgot.
not have it in me. Maybe I'll try to do it for April. It's just my motivation has been terrible
Yeah.
right now. I have nothing. There's nothing left in the tank at this point. It's just like I get through every day.
There's a lot of people going through shit right now. I don't know why. It's
I'm just.
not saying it's paranormal.
No. But I'm like, I usually get kind of in the dumps of about this time because it's like, all right, even though I do my supplements and everything, it's still
you need that natural vitamin
I need
D.
my natural outside time. And because like Jeff will tell you, like I said, on the weekends, I'm out in my hammock almost the whole weekend. And even into the nighttime, I will sit out. I will be out there under the stars watching like from pretty much from like noon all the way through. I just will stay in my hammock all day.
And guys, let me just say this, like, don't spam the chat with it and stuff, but like if you guys have channels and stuff like that because some of these people, honestly, there's people in here that I just thought were members of the community, and I'm like, oh shit, they got a channel, like who did I find recently? Oh damn it, I can't remember who it was, but I was like, oh shit, I didn't even know they had a freaking channel. I just thought they were, so it, go ahead and promote yourself in here. We got no issue with that at all.
Yeah, and it's funny because cats, a lot of people use those little hands with the cats. But yeah, the little hands though, okay.
What was that?
Bubba licking Boo in the mouth, and she
sound like somebody puked.
That's what I thought too. But with the little hands though, I forgot what I was going to say now.
We don't have silica sand at Lake Erie.
Mm-mm.
No, Jeffrey.
That's probably Michigan.
Yep.
What was I saying? I can't remember.
I don't remember either.
Oh, the little hands.
While you were talking.
There actually was a skit on Saturday Night Live that had the little hands. The one that does the Janice, that girl.
If it's recent, I haven't watched that. In a long time.
It's older.
I watch classic Saturday Night Live sometimes, but yeah. So all right, we got to get back to the bottom of the chat again. Okay, we're there. Cool. Okay, so yeah, that could be part of your issue, Mrs. Boo.
Yeah, I am like ADHD. Severely ADHD.
Yes,
where
very much so. She gets times where it's like, do you need like some medication? It's not very often, but there's times where like she just gets.
But to be fair though,
she gets a different look.
I was on medication for a very long time because I was diagnosed as an adult. I was on medication for a very long time. I didn't like how it affected me, and so I learned how to treat it without medication, and it's. For the most part, it's pretty under control, but there's times a year it's off, and times of like there's times that it is just off the hook.
Squirrel.
And but I mean, because Jeff will even say, he goes, you got squirrels going on there, don't you? It's like, yeah, pretty much so.
Now, Goth Gal, so Collingwood is a location too that I definitely want attention brought to it, but not. I don't want Twin Paranormal going there. I don't want those massive channels that overdo it going there. I want I'd love to have Joe Vitale go there. Dawson, I want to get Dawson in there. Would you?
Boo, what is your issue?
Is really.
Here, come get a pistachio.
Maybe she's got the ADHD.
Sometimes I think she does.
But there's a lot of legit YouTubers that I would love to go see.
One each. That's it.
To see go to the Collingwood, because last time we went there. Again, not much happened until the last 20 minutes.
It's weird though, because when every time we've gone there and something's happened, it's always to a female.
Yeah,
strangely enough,
mostly yes. Although Uncle Jeff and Butch.
Yeah.
They have
Yeah,
that thing.
but I mean, I'm anytime you're there.
Yep.
It's a female.
Because, well, it's usually females that I'm connected to. So,
Mm-hmm.
hang on a second. Stormy After Dark. What did
Yeah,
she say? Is she going live or
somebody asked
something?
about, I think, Collingwood, and yes, Collingwood can be booked.
Yes. Yep. It's weekends only.
I don't know what was down at the Autumn Out.
Well, it's easier to work the mouse when Boo isn't.
Well, I mean,
bashing
I
my
can work
arm.
it.
No, it's all good. It is all good. Okay, so I missed something from. Yes, 2 play. It can be booked. It's not expensive at all.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I think it's $500 for a night, for a Friday or Saturday night. I mean, it's 6 hours.
I don't remember.
But it's a mass. Like, you can easily have 10 people there,
Mhm.
and no one would see each other.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yep. Oh, so just another Sasquatch. Sorry, I don't know who you are, but apparently you've been there. That's cool. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, man. It's like the Monroe House. Like, it's not always going to be active. Like, it's not going to be like these big YouTube channels. But there's something fucking there, and it hides a lot.
And because we even said, like, before right before we were done, and everybody turned, and as soon as everybody turned off the cameras is when it happened, every single time. But because we were in the dressing room and we all said, you said, yeah, because you were taunting and you were like, you ain't gonna do nothing tonight. And then we heard something sounded like people coming off the elevator, and there was nobody there.
Yeah. And we confirmed where everybody was after
and
that, because we heard
there.
voices.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, we were gathering our gear up, getting ready to leave for the night. And one of our people passed out. Pinky CAC is Collingwood Art Center. But we had somebody pass out that has never passed out before, has not passed out since, has gone to the doctor since that, and there was no medical reason. We had to call 911.
There was 2 medical people there, and both of us were like, we need to call 911.
If I was a video whore, I would have turned my camera on, because that would have been video gold.
What do you want? Why are you so needy today?
Boo, you got to move. We can't.
Why are you so needy? What?
We can't work the mouse with your fat butt.
Why are you so needy? You're not getting no more nuts.
So yeah, it's
no more nuts. No.
Now who's hitting the damn wire?
It's Boo.
These guys are crazy. Go to sleep.
Go. Come on. I already gave you treats. You need to go.
I think we need to maybe give Boo tequila before the live streams from now on.
No, we aren't giving you tequila.
We should. Or cough syrup. Some NyQuil.
Maybe we need to give her one of Bubba's meds.
Benadryl.
Maybe give her one of Bubba's meds.
CBDs.
That would knock her out.
Yep. So.
It knocks Bubba's out.
Yeah, Collingwood Art Center is, and don't base your opinion on the place because of what Twin Paranormal said, but Twin Paranormal is probably the biggest channel that's gone there.
But it
is a legit.
What they said was kind of a joke.
Oh yeah, they obviously.
And it was it was not, because they didn't even go touch half of the stuff that has been said there.
Yeah, and of course their app, or I think they had 3 going at once. Led their investigation, so it was completely stupid. But
can you get out of the way?
No, she can't.
Please.
So yeah, everybody go check out Laura's.
No, come on, out.
Please.
Out.
She, it's a. I don't always get to check it out, and I always tell her I'm going to write something, but I never do. And guys, when I say I'm going to do something and don't do it, it's not because
you have to remind him, because I have to remind him a lot of times.
And it's like, I truly intend to do it, but I think I can do way more than I actually can. So, sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, that was the guy that came to us at the mill.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry. I didn't know your YouTube name.
Yeah, no, that's funny, because it was we were so surprised when we came all the way here to see you. I was like, oh wow, okay.
Yeah, people, from YouTube came to the mill to see us. When is our next convention?
Mill, probably at this point.
Because they didn't do the Oliver House one this
year. Normally we have a big one we do in April.
Usually in April, yeah.
But they didn't do it this year. So our next one will be Old Mill, unless anybody knows, we keep telling people if they need speakers
Mhm.
or if they need vendors, we can do either.
Yep. The Wayside Irish Pub. Yeah, I don't
Would
doubt
you
that, but that's
two stop
like I
it?
said, especially with
Stop,
our special needs dog.
Stop.
We just have a hard time traveling. It's hard to get away for a night because we've got to get the whole dog sitter thing. Good night, Purple Runny. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, it makes it because, and people kind of like, well, we can't put in because we have two, so that's a little bit of the issue.
I don't want to kennel them.
Huh?
I don't want to kennel
And we
them.
can't. We
No,
would.
I won't do it.
Boo would go ballistic. She would.
Yeah.
She would
She would
figure.
think
She would
that
figure
it's
out a
her-
way to get out of the kennels. Plus, when she's in a kennel like that,
That would
she
cause her trauma. For sure.
it's trauma for her because she just associates it with her having to be hospitalized, which she has to be hospitalized every so often because her meds don't work anymore. But
they don't work anymore.
when her meds don't work, like last time. So that's the right. We knock on wood. We've only had it happen twice, and we've not had anything since it.
Yeah. 2-ply. You guys actually have a live kid.
Yeah, we're fortunate that our kids can come back and watch them. Unfortunately, it just seems like every time we need them to watch them, they either one have something going on or two they're out of the country.
Plus, I'm one of those guys too with being self-employed. I either got money or I'm scraping change. I go from there's times where I got $100 bills in my pocket, and there's times where it's like, holy shit,
Mrs. Boo
we
is
better
not
count
cheap.
the chain.
Or Mrs. Boo. Miss Boo is not cheap.
No.
She cost us on average about $280 a month.
Yep.
So, and that's just for medication. So
Please quit.
She's this pricey little babe.
Yep.
So sometimes honestly, sometimes we go without so Boo gets her medicine.
Yeah, Loretta, we wouldn't kennel our dog. It would be
trauma and
sure.
Styles has never been in a cage ever. He's never been in a kennel. He's never been in a cage. So
Boo's been in cages, but she's a master at getting out of them.
She knows how to get out of them. But like I said, because I've had Styles since he's been born, and he's been in he had a puppy playpen, like that was like a playpen, and after 2 days I was like, this ain't working, and so he got to come out. But I've had him since day one, and I mean even when they were pups. When my sister had all of them, their area was not. You would never have even known it was for dog. I mean, it was a big area for all 8 puppies. So, and all 8 puppies were quite big. So
yeah, 2-ply. There's been times where it's like, oh shit, I'm not getting any work right now. I might have to consider going and kissing some peepees or something. Oh, Feral Goth Gal dog sits for people. Oh, her friend. Sorry.
Well. That's the thing. Usually, because just with Boo, because part of her issue is that she makes no hormones, like stress hormones. She doesn't make them, so she has to get injected with hormones every month for her stress. And so if she gets stressed out, she can go into an episode where then we're taking her to the and she's in the hospital for the weekend. And it costs $3,000. Anytime the first time it was $4,000. When we got her diagnosed, at that point we thought she wasn't going to make it, and then the next time it was because the vet.
Why are you fucking me? God, she is horrible tonight.
She cost us $3,000 that time, and
that
was within
Hey, Julie.
That was within what, a 6-month period of time. Yeah. We spent like $7,000 on her. And that was just for the vet bills, and then it was like
she was gonna die for sure.
Yeah, and then it was $350. There we were going about $350 a month for medication, and we got it down. The vet gave us options of
she wants me to move.
I know she does,
and unfortunately I have to pee.
I know.
So. I have a feeling you're going to have a co-host of Miss Boo here.
But so with her, it's very hard to. We have
hello?
To make sure we try to keep her as stress-free as possible. So we try to keep her with her siblings, her adult or her human siblings, so that way it makes it easier for her. Sometimes she can go to my sister's house. Right now, going to my sister's house is not. They go there for daycare.
She knocked it over.
Oh, it's Jesus right here. Christ. I see it.
It's
Usually
a professional show here, people.
they go to daycare at my mom's house every day, where my sister is as well. But we don't.
Just
Right now we
forget
don't
the mouse
do.
for now.
We
God,
don't do
Boo, stop it.
extras with them going over there if we don't have
Stop.
to, just because it just.
In the overnights, they're so sad.
Baba's okay compared to Boo,
All right.
but Boo
You gotta let
sits.
me out.
Boo actually sits in the
Boo, get
chair and looks
This
at
is
the
the most
door.
chaotic goddamn live stream. Boo, get
Get
down.
down. Get down.
I'll be right back. This is the worst fucking live
Go
stream
on.
on the planet. That's what she wanted.
I know. That's exactly what she wanted. We may have to move this the room around faster than we thought, because she's really. You're getting to be a little diva back here with being in the chair here, Missy. You know that, right? You're gonna say hi to everybody? You're gonna say hi? No? So she'd be in something else. Nope, she didn't get her chair out. She like I said, we were kind of waiting until we got her in the back room where we have more room, so it's easier to get all 3 chairs in. But yeah, pretty much I think we have a stool, it's like a stool that I might be able to bring in here that would fit. Look at her getting all comfy and cozy over here. Do you want to turn? Say hello. Say I'm all comfy and cozy in my chair. If this dog, I mean, like, yeah, I think we're starting to, it's becoming like the Boo Show. Like, literally, it's becoming the Boo Show.
Are you serious? Okay, Bubba, you gotta move. How am I gonna get back in my chair?
No, I do not have,
Get down.
I don't have the wand one. These were, because technically these were for outside at Halloween, but I was trying them out and they just got put in here.
I don't know if people can hear you because you're far from the mic. Come on, Boo. Come here, Boo. Come on. Get down. Got it?
Did you give them both one?
No.
Well, give one, you gotta give the other.
I'm trying to get my chair back. Sorry, guys. This literally is the worst live stream ever.
Okay, so I don't know if you heard me, but no, these do not, because these were supposed to be outside, but they have a remote, which oddly enough, Jeff, when he's messing with his lights in here, it turns them on and off. So.
Goth gal. I can't believe you said that.
What?
That's horrible. That like we could do like Kenny Biddle does, where Donna is not on screen.
Oh.
So that would be me off screen.
Yeah.
While Boo sits here. I mean, we might have to get a third mic. I don't know. See, Loretta, the problem is we don't have room for a third chair. We don't have.
We do have that one stool though that might sit right back here. That would be enough that she'd maybe sit there. So maybe next time
no, she needs a comfy chair with arms. And
I know. I said that until we get her back there, and we get everything put in the back room, and then she will be happy in her own little chair.
Jesus. She'll probably have a damn lazy boy.
I was just gonna put the lazy boy so it's in view.
Yeah.
So in the background, so yeah, everybody can.
Yeah,
see
Jamie,
her.
it was bribery, for sure. We got the nuts out. What is? Then she messes my whole area up.
Okay, the chaos you're seeing with these dogs right now. This is the chaos
So
it is with these times. It's like bedtime. Bedtime's a joke, right?
What's up?
Isn't bedtime a joke with these two?
Yeah. Yep. There's a lot of points during the day where it's a joke with these two.
It's funny because they have the routine. They know about 9 o'clock is the latest.
Oh, that's right. Seg was live tonight. Yep.
Oh, so 9 o'clock they have. They're ready to go to bed by 8:30, 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock for sure. They're ready to go to bed, which that's about when I go to bed. They get tucked in, and then if they get uncovered during the night, it's paw to get covered back up. They get up in the morning. So after my alarm goes off a couple times, they know Bubba gets right out of bed, gets ready. He waits at right by the bedroom door to go outside. Boo You have to go over, uncover her, and say, "Good morning, Miss Boo," and you got to give her a little scratch behind the ears. And then she finally gets her butt up to go outside.
And then she's got to wake me up.
And then she has to go wake up Jeff when she comes back in, and then she sits and she waits for
It's
her.
a shit show, guys.
Then she waits for her dog food to get put in her bowls, and then they wait for their Cheerios, and then they wait for their piece of cheese that has Boo's medicine in it, and then they can go ahead and and this is too, because one dog has one side they eat. This is weird. In the morning, Boo eats on the right. At dinner time, she eats on the left. So if Bubba, for some reason, gets out of order and he goes to the left for breakfast, Boo will sit there and look at me until I move the bowl that Bubba's eating out of, put it on the right, and move her right bowl over.
One in the car on the way to daycare, they have their seats.
They have their assigned seats.
But then, like, I don't know, a week or so ago, Boo was like wanting Bubba's seat. So both these two little dogs are like, because Boo was like, I'm not moving. I'm trying the seat out this time. They're horrible. Granny, I think you have Two-Ply to thank for your membership, or I think it was John that gave 5.
Yeah.
Right? So
Two-Ply or John.
Yeah, we had a lot of people give some memberships. And how that works is if you're part of our channel, if you're subbed, you can get memberships to us. So yep. So that's how you got the thing. Yeah, I know Seg went live tonight.
No, it's not that she has us trained.
Motherfucker.
It's because we spoiled the shit out of her when she was a pup. Well, no. I did not spoil her when she was a puppy.
Yeah.
When she was a puppy. But
she fit in my pocket.
Because
so she went
I
everywhere
was the discipline once. Because we didn't know each other when he first got her. I mean, I came along shortly after he got her. She was
definitely still a little puppy.
She was teeny tiny, and so literally, I was the one that disciplined her because she would bite me all the time, and I'd get tired of it. So I'd turn her little butt away from me, and I would hold her like this, and she'd be squirming all around trying to bite me, and she'd have to sit there until she was quiet. Once she was quiet, and she didn't try to bite me, she could get down, and then she was good for about 20 minutes, and then right back at biting again, and she'd be in timeout.
This dog would jump on the counter like a freaking cat.
And eat butter. She'd eat anything on there, and get the ice cubes out of the out of the fridge.
Yep.
She'd get in the dishwasher.
Eat
she
butter.
got on the pool table.
She'd
come in the shower.
She loves raw hamburger. Like, you have to guard it when you bring it in the house. God, you're horrible. She's still back there behind.
Chris says you can. At first, she did not get spoiled by me at all.
No. And your daughters hated her.
My daughters.
Because they would have to watch her on occasions, like when we would go out and stuff.
Jenna, not so much as Aaron, because Jenna was away at college. So Jenna, when she would come home from college, absolutely hated Boo. She thought she was the ugliest thing and just didn't like her. And then Erin didn't like her because she had to watch her, and she was batshit crazy Boo, because she was just all over the place and crazy. So Erin didn't like her. Now it's funny because Erin or Jenna, she'll be like, "Where's Boo?" And so like literally, they get video. They get
FaceTimed.
Yeah, they get video time with their adult siblings, humans.
I think we're all weird.
But no, she did not get spoiled by me.
Jenna has tuned into this show before.
So
just to watch Boo.
To see Boo.
She could give two shits about the paranormal and what we're talking about.
She just wants to see the Boo shots.
Jump in your chair again.
Yeah. And I'll put it this way. She already bought them dog sweaters for Christmas.
Shh. She heard you.
Yeah. Well, they actually will get them at Thanksgiving time. But she already bought their dog sweaters for Christmas. But Boo didn't get spoiled. Now Bubba, he has been spoiled since day one because he's a mama's boy, and he's the first male dog I've ever owned.
He's not obnoxious.
He's not obnoxious, but he's a mama's boy. Yeah. He's my mom.
Welcome to Dog Chat. Everybody.
Yeah, but he alerts me if my sugar goes low. He alerts me if it goes high. He's my, and he taught himself how to do that. So he's my little.
I did write down some stuff that I wanted to talk about the other day, but my list is covered with.
But Boo,
hands.
She didn't get spoiled she really didn't get spoiled right away. I mean, it took a long time.
We had to. Well, she got broke in by the other dogs.
Oh yeah.
Those dogs taught her place in the pack, and then she started to tone down and behave a little bit better. But
yeah, she She didn't get, like I said, she didn't get spoiled right away because she just was such a.
Welcome back, James.
She was just a pain in the butt dog. When she first, I mean, but she was the sweetest. The only thing that saved her is that she was so freaking cute.
Yep.
And she, like, when she would do something, she'd come up and she would just love you. So it was like, oh, yeah.
Wait, is Joe Frankie in here? Oh, hey, Joe.
Oh, yeah.
How's it going, Joe? Joe Frankie is in the house. He is one of the, well, if you guys have seen us live, you've seen him. Maybe somebody go back and watch the older lives if you haven't seen the ones with Joe Frankie.
He's been on with us.
Yep.
But, yeah, but Boo, she's my, yeah. Bubba, I think Bubba probably has been spoiled more than Boo.
Boo is like the hyper kid in school. Like,
she's the one that the other dogs would tell you. They would, at one point, we seriously did think the other dogs, like, would kind of like
egg her on
to go jump the fence at the daycare. And then she'd jump the fence and give my mom a heart attack because the dog was gone, because she was a puppy.
Yep.
And she'd freak out. And then my mom would open the garage door to go find her. And she'd be sitting there and waiting for the garage door to come up. And as soon as it was up enough, right in.
She had no desire to leave.
No,
she's got it too good.
Yep. She is, she's something else.
Like I said, all right, I'm going to make a massive
what?
Here. Because I did write some stuff down that I wanted to talk about tonight. Oops, not that stuff.
Are you sure?
We definitely ain't talking about that. I thought I did.
Are you sure? Did you write on the smaller one?
Who knows? I make notes and forget where the notes are. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? Okay, it was that, and we kind of talked about that stuff already. So, oh boy. So yeah, apparently with all the new memberships, I definitely have to do some members content very, very soon. I like I said, people. So all of you new members, you got a video today that I just put up.
Maybe I need to start putting the Boo and Bubba on my channel.
Do it.
Because I do it on TikTok, so maybe I should just start doing it on YouTube too. I said I do want to get a camera for her, so we can do and then switch it around for all the different dogs. So
we'll see. I think like if I was to do YouTube, like I do this, what we do, I do it because I love it. If I was to do it to like really try and go for money, I would be a barbecue channel all damn day. I would be the smoker that, I do a cooking channel for sure.
Do that demon chicken.
Yeah, demon chicken. Joe, you already said hi.
But yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa, hope you're doing good. Thank you for becoming a member. We appreciate you. I hope you're out of the hospital. I haven't really seen you much. I've not been in as many lives as I used to be lately. Just other stuff going on. And a lot of times though, I do listen. I just don't like follow the chat because I'm always doing shit. Hunks, wait, who is this? Hunk Slam, how are you doing? We're well.
Yeah, you would not believe these dogs. It's funny because during the wintertime, they're very lazy dogs. Absolutely. They don't go outside very much. They lay around. When it comes to when they're at daycare, like you can tell right now that at daycare, they've been going outside a lot more because as soon as it's like 50, when it's about 55 degrees and higher, and it's like that all day long, Styles is outside the whole day. He doesn't come back in.
Yep.
Then Boo goes outside, but she comes in and out. And
Boo prefers to sit inside in the sun that's coming in the door.
Yeah.
Bubba's like, I want to be outside.
And Bubba we got really cool pictures of Bubba just sitting out there in the sun. But Boo, she just goes in and out, but she also gets chased around by the other dogs.
Yeah.
She
not so much anymore.
But no, when it gets warm out, she torments the other dogs, so they'll go after and they just chase her around. But you can tell because by the time they get home, by the time I come home, like literally they get excited when I come home, and then they like after they eat, they are crashed out and sleeping in bed. They're in bed at like by 7 o'clock because they're just so
Not in
tired.
bed, they're out on the couch. While
But
you're
I
out
mean,
there
it's
watching.
bedtime for them because they're just so sleepy.
Yeah, so Joe, if anybody is in the Wisconsin area, he's going to be at the Midwest Meta Paracon on April 11th through the 13th. So look into that, Joe. I don't know if you have a link. You can post it to like where people can get tickets, and we'll highlight it here. So
Good night, Anita.
but I am not going to Wisconsin to see you. I apologize, but that is a long ways away.
We have 2 big trips
And,
coming
yeah,
up.
we've already got some trips planned and booked and all that fun shit.
2 big trips.
Yep. So.
And like I said, it all comes around. The one comes around.
Oh, is Anita going to
Children
bed?
in town.
Good night,
so.
Anita. Anita's she comments on every freaking video we put out, every live stream we put out, even if she doesn't make it live.
Yep.
You know, she's always there. So we appreciate you,
I hear
Anita.
doggy.
Yeah, they're like, okay, it's bedtime, Mom. It's fine.
It's Bubba. He was
Yep.
looking at me like, where are we going?
Yep. So yeah, this, like I said, there's been a lot of bullshit lately within the community, a lot of drama and all this stuff. But like the core, we're not bad people. There's definitely some. I've seen some stuff that I really don't like, and not from content creators. So don't misunderstand me. There's some stuff that like, man, why would you say that? But we can't control people that watch us. But then content creators sometimes like to say, well, he commented on your channel, so therefore he came from you. And it's like, no, that's not how it works. Like, we always tell people, don't go give people hate, but we can't control what people do. So
That doesn't surprise me.
coaching people to be psychics. Yeah, there's a lot of bullshit psychic
That one
stuff.
doesn't surprise
Guys,
me.
another good channel to go watch is Fluero, I think is how she says it. But she exposes a lot of psychics. She was actually trained by her mom to be a fake psychic. Like she's got some really interesting stuff on that and other topics too. So she's very similar to Stevie with Truth or Demons in her content. Very, very much does the research. Like, she brings receipts when she talks about something. So have a gimp. What is a gimp? Is that a kind of dog? Okay, it's pronounced Florio. Yep, Kristen knows. So, but yeah, that's another good channel to go watch. She really does deep dive stuff. So I like her content a lot. And she's another one that, like, if you're at work or something like that, you don't really have to watch much. Most of her stuff you can listen to. So. Oh, okay. I know. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Dude, I've seen some stuff recently that it's sad. I don't like. I want our community to be better than they are, if that makes sense. I don't want people from our side shouldn't be making death threats or saying I know where you live, shit like that. Like, I don't want that. And if there's no reason for that. So again, especially like with the A1 Solutions thing, like, the guy's in a bad mental spot. Leave him alone. He did what he did. Whatever. I think he's truly messed up from it. So. Uh-oh. Do it, Jamie. Take your freaking camera, though. So, yeah, Jamie put out a video where he did a medium, and I think it was Jake the Ghost Hunter on that channel.
Okay.
And, of course, she was one of those, like, YouTube mediums that just...
Like the one
whatever.
that I had experience with?
Yeah. So she wants to meet up with you at the Paracon to prove her ability. Do it. Do it, dude. But the problem is she can look you up because she knows who you are.
So you should have her come up with something that nobody would know out, like, on social media or like could look up online.
Wait, what?
And have that to see if she picks it up.
Hang on a minute. That wasn't... I thought it was Jake the Ghost Hunter where that... Because Sarah Lemos, like, I've talked to her. Like, I don't want to... I got to be careful what I say here. Again, as usual. she's very nice. Okay, I do remember that video that you did about her. I believe I'd have to go back and rewatch it, but
So, pair of nerds paranormal. You would need to thank
That would be-
2-Ply or John.
yep, John Stepp or 2-Ply. 2-Ply gave multiple memberships tonight. We appreciate that. So, and I'm going to put more stuff out on the Monroe House, some more raw stuff. I think that's good content for the membership side. Am I boring you?
No.
I know, I'm just joking.
I'm just
It's
tired.
fucking 9. You got up at 6.
I didn't sleep really well last
No.
night. So that's one of my tired ones.
Yeah, James. Yeah, that one. Show that one.
Which one?
The one right above that.
This
Yep.
one?
Yep. Yeah, James Randy had some great techniques for spotting tricks. Yep, I agree.
Not that one.
Well, Joe, you said check our phones for the links. We can't post them from our phones. So
Phones,
sorry,
yeah.
dude.
I'll
Sorry,
look
my
at it
brother.
later.
Yep. Yeah, the Midwest Paracon, or whatever he called it. It's in Wisconsin. Yeah, I mean, Wisconsin might as well be Canada.
Close it up. I know, Bubba's. I see you over there. I see you over there. You being a good boy.
We'll wrap it up pretty soon so you can go to bed.
Well,
Oh, Candy said you can send her the
yeah,
link.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, oops. Yeah, that's a real thing. I mean, Dana experiences that.
Experiences what?
Being an empath and being like, people just like, okay, dude, you need to back away from me.
Often?
Yeah. Yep. And there's times too, I'm not claiming any abilities or anything like that, but there's times too where it's like, I'll go to the grocery store and I just like, dude, I gotta get the fuck out
Oh,
of
my
here.
word.
Can't
I
take it.
was terrible after COVID going to grocery stores because, like, there was
that's
one,
not-
I remember one time I got so anxious. I literally had to call Jeff to walk me out of the store because I just couldn't get myself out
Yeah,
of the
we
store.
left a cart in the
Yeah.
store. It was like,
I just could
it
not.
was weird.
I could not get myself out. I just had to leave. And I deal a lot with
We appreciate that, pair of nerds.
feeling everybody else.
Yep.
I mean, I've gotten way better with pulling others energy in that and their emotions, but it can
There was somebody I was talking to recently that would describe being an empath, but didn't really know anything about that. And I told them, like, you might be an empath,
Mhm.
and they were like completely shocked. Like they didn't.
It's hard to explain, but I've kind of gotten out of the empath part of it where I still feel, but it's totally different the way I feel. But still, like if I go into a room, I mean, I'm like immediately drawn to like to look to the person that's like having like a lot, either way too much energy or way not enough energy. Those are the ones that I like draw to immediately.
That's another thing we're going to talk about too. This is kind of changing the subject. I don't know why I thought of this just now, but we have 2 people that want to talk to us. We did the class for the last 4 Thursdays, and there was a couple in there that were like part of the Pentecostal church, I think. And they were told that they were possessed by demons and they had exorcisms done on them.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, oh my God, I got to talk to you people. And they actually messaged me this weekend and were like, okay, let's chat. So if I think I will have permission to tell their story, because that shit drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these churches just cross the line big time.
Yeah, that was they were meant to take that class.
Yeah.
Because they learned a lot in that class that they were so thankful about. Just even what our 2 classes we did, I mean, or our 2 parts.
Yeah.
I mean, because they learned a lot about.
Well, one thing I talked about was fake clergy. That's one big thing I talked about.
Mine kind of leads in with using mediumship with investigators and
Mhm.
the types of like the different things of mediumship and what to look for, what not to look for, and then it kind of rolls into the fake
Yep.
clergy and all that stuff. So
Yep.
it's actually one of our topics for if anybody would want us.
We should. This is something maybe this would be overproduced members only content, but we should maybe do our presentations and put it on the members only.
We could.
Because there's definitely stuff in mind that like I can't put it on the main channel because I don't blur things.
Yeah, my stuff. My stuff could be. I mean, my stuff could go. I mean, it doesn't matter either way. But it's stuff that we don't want. We don't want it out in the general public because we do use it for teaching purposes. And
I do show a couple private cases.
Yeah, and for us, because it's for
You do
education purposes. Yeah, we do it for educational purposes. So it's kind of hard for us to do on YouTube because that would go against what we stand for of doing and so it's kind of hard to do. But I like for mine, which I did my own editing for. I did edit out most of like where you can see.
Time out. Let's say this. You took my edited video, my produced video, and you made cuts.
I did, but I did the editing for myself because I wasn't going to bug you because you
and it
still
took
didn't
you
have
5 minutes.
Yep, it did.
Yeah, Stormy, I've thought about how do we do this because we have 2 really, really good PowerPoint presentations. Actually, we have more than that. We could even do past ones.
Yeah, because I've evolved from doing my presentation.
I wish when you did yours this time, you had the DJI mic on and I had the camera.
Oh yeah.
And then we could have put the PowerPoint on
Maybe
the
our
screen.
next one we do that.
Because you when you first started doing this, you weren't really good at talking in front of people. And neither was I.
No.
But I think we've both become fairly decent.
But my first presentation I did was on research. How we did research and how what to do and what not to do with research.
And then let's be honest.
I don't even remember what my second one was on.
I thought it was the ethics with mediums and investigators.
I think so. Yeah. And the do's and don'ts. And then that kind of evolved in a little bit more. Now it basically is all the mediumship and the do's and the don'ts of like how to use mediums in investigations. But then it also bumps into fake mediums and psychics and kind of bumps into that now too.
Wait a minute. We might have to talk to this person too. Okay. We have to talk to you, Sweet Goth.
Yeah.
Because those stories fucking make me mad. Like, we really want to talk to you. How do we?
You can message us on Facebook.
If you're on Facebook, let us know that you're on Facebook, and you can message our channel because
that's the best way. Or if you have Instagram, you can do it on Instagram.
I want to expose this kind of stuff because it's bad.
And we're actually that's the next big. That's one of the big ones you're working on.
Oh, she's in our Discord. Okay, cool. Yeah. We need to set something up where we can talk.
We do actually.
I just got to remember to check Discord.
No, it's funny because I get like notifications for Discord. So if you do get Discord, I would actually go ahead and tell him, hey, check out Discord. Yeah. So, or Candy or Jerry both would be like, hey, check out Discord. They usually are good about calling out stuff for us as well.
Yeah, we're not very active on there. Again, apologies. It's just there's too much to follow.
Well, Jerry had a great idea because I post stuff on on Facebook. There's but I can set those a month in advance.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much easier because then I don't have to remember it's already done. And he's like, oh, you should put it on Discord. But it's so hard for me to remember to put it on Discord, and I can't set where I just can set it and do it because it just doesn't do it. And somehow I think my Facebook and my Instagram, the Facebook and Instagram got disconnected, so I got to connect those back up. But it just makes it easier if I can do that. So it's like I'm hoping we tried it. Here's Boo again. Oh, Boo, Boo, Boo. She really wants her own chair here, I guess, huh? You came back to say hello? Are you being nosy? Yep. You being nosy? Yeah, you a good girl though, aren't you? So apparently Boo she really wants her chair, so we'll have to try to see if the stool will work next time. It's like a bigger, wider stool, so hopefully it will work. All right. Yep, she's back in the chair. She's just
God damn it! You got to get her out.
Come
of
on. Come on. Get down.
Come on.
Boo, get down.
Here. Come here. Give me one to give her.
Go get it.
You want a peanut?
Go get it.
Come here.
She's like, it ain't even worth the peanut anymore.
Come here. Okay, don't let her get my spot.
Well, I'm trying not to. You better hurry. She's coming back. She's coming back. Oh my goodness.
It's ridiculous. I got to fight for my own spot on my own show. Bullshit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, John Boo says hello, like too much. But yeah, Goth.
Where'd it go?
What was her name? Sweet Goth.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely reach out to us, please. I want to expose things like this because I've got a big problem with that. These churches that take advantage of people, and you got called the spawn of Satan. Yes, we have to talk. This is triggering to me a bit.
So we are getting ready for our first investigation. We are.
Where are you guys from, Pair Nerds? Let me know. I mean,
see, this is something like what you're talking about, rules of conduct, which is great. But the rules that we kind of set up, it's like for if you're using mediums in your investigations.
well,
So,
in two, we have completely different ethics from going into residential stuff
and going into
than going ghost
yep.
hunting.
And we
there's
do
a
put that
difference.
in there, and which some people are kind of like, huh, there's a difference, and which we do.
We don't break out goofy shit when we do residential stuff. Like it's all, but we don't get like spirit boxes out or anything like that for residential stuff. And
She is 100% wanting to be in the conversations at this point. Boo.
Yeah, she very much is. Yep, she's still back here. Like, hashtag free boo. It is the Boo Show, Tina.
Yep.
It's not fair. Although her name was in the title tonight. Boo is live.
Boo is live.
Hey, Raven.
We ain't kidding. She's live. She's being feisty live tonight.
Yep.
You being feisty this morning or this evening?
We're gonna wrap it up here in the next few minutes.
You being feisty this evening?
Says, yeah, my dad has my chair. It's crazy.
Are you spoiled? You should, if you guys, I don't know if you guys can see the evil eye back there she's giving him.
She is in the camera a little bit. Miss Boo?
She is giving such evil eye.
What's the problem, Miss Boo? Am I in your seat? Can you guys see her at the bottom of the screen? That's funny.
She keeps giving evil eye.
Yeah, she's like, you bribed me out with a peanut. Equal rights for Boo. No, equal rights for Jeff. Let's do that hashtag because Jeff needs more rights than Boo does.
Oh my God, side-eye dog.
Oh God.
Oh wait, oh my God, that could be our next shirt. Side-eye dog, because we have a picture of Boo,
We'd have
and
to have
one
side-eye
eye
guy
is
first.
this way. I kid you not, one eye is this way and one eye is going this way, okay?
Yeah.
And it looks like laser beams coming out of her eyes, and we have a picture of this. So yes, we could do that. That could be our next one. We'll have to ask Side-Eye Guy if we can use Side-Eye Dog.
Yeah, pair nerds, if you ever want to chat for a couple minutes, because like I said, it sounds like you're just starting out. We do have ethics that we use, and for
okay, this is crazy. This is the second time somebody says it looks like Michael Myers behind us.
Yes, it does.
Last week somebody said the same thing, and
somebody said it looks like Jesus too.
Yeah, Jesus. But it's so funny because it is just random. It's not like we try to do it. It's just the lighting, how it works. It is kind of creepy though that it does, but we don't.
It's kind of, yeah, it is funny.
And it's casting off the shadow off of this.
Is that what it is?
Nope, it's not
No,
that.
it's not that.
I wonder what the shadow is.
I don't know. I don't. It's probably the shadows from the colored lights.
Oh, it is. It's like.
Yeah,
From that
it's from the colored lights.
It's just funny that's yeah.
We're gonna leave it at don't touch the curtains. We're gonna leave this in here so people can point it out.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna probably end up being sitting.
Yeah. I'll be sitting on the fucking floor.
He'll be sitting back here, and Boo will be up in front. You never know.
Who said that looked like Jesus?
Somebody
said that
last
recently.
week, yeah. And somebody else too. They said it looked like Mike Myers and somebody else. But it does. Even when you look at it this way,
I don't see Jesus. I'm sorry.
No, but it does look like Mike Myers. Or somebody said maybe it was because at first we thought they were talking about that.
Is Robert in the back? Where's Robert at?
He's still packaged in the.
Is he?
Yeah, we still have that stuff.
Oh,
but at first we thought they were talking about the nun, and it was like no. And then it was like, then we were like, they're like right behind, and then we was like, oh,
so
crazy.
William, when we had the Robert the Dow guy on, he told me about this Robert the Dow rum, and I was like, take my money. The rum doesn't cost that much, but shipping it here was freaking crazy. So this was, I think, a $70 bottle of rum.
I don't remember.
But yeah, so we got the Robert the Dow rum.
You get expensive.
It's the shipping. The shipping was more than the bottle was.
But see, my shipping for your bottle from the your Tool wine wasn't that much.
But no, that was expensive wine.
They
true. Probably absorbed some of the shipping.
But it was. I mean,
that
good bottle shit. Was.
Yeah, we got some Maynard, the singer from Tool. We got Maynard's wine one time. That was so good. Stormy, you taking off. See you later. Thanks for joining.
Doesn't Slipknot, somebody from
Slipknot has whiskey.
Yeah, but we can't get their whiskey.
Right. Alyssa was going to send one, but she's not been well. And, and I want to pay her for it. I don't want her to just give us one. But yeah, she could still be in the hospital. I'm not sure. But I know she was.
Yeah, but it's like, but that one, because we tried to find that one to ship and we couldn't get that one to ship. So it was like,
Iowa doesn't.
Certain places won't ship to certain
Ohio,
it's like
I don't know.
Certain places won't ship alcohol to certain places. So it's like we've learned that. But like, because we know we can get it from some places because obviously we've gotten a couple different bottles. So it's like
Raven, we do too. Like, I mean, she was in here tonight. She may still be here, but she's definitely not as active as she used to be, which know, I hope she gets well. I don't know exactly everything's going on with her, but I do know she's got one of the greatest stories that she was supposed to have a procedure done one day, and she ordered a pizza to be delivered to the hospital. And got in trouble for it because
she wasn't supposed to eat because she needed to be MBO.
So yeah, that's funny. That's Alyssa. Everybody knows her. But anyway, I think we should wrap it up. Oh, Boo finally calmed down, so she's ready for bed. She's like,
pooping out.
I've given up on my camera
we
time.
We were a couple weekends that they did, or a couple weeks that they were so good. They just came in and laid down. They must not have went outside a lot today.
Well, it was cold.
Yeah, because like, let me tell you, when they're like, when we're doing the lives and they've been outside all day at daycare, it's so much. People do laugh at us though when they hear our dogs go to daycare.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm goofy anyway. So, yep, we're gonna let's see. Well, I guess I can check on Discord and ask you more questions. Does that? Yeah, Paranerds, that's fine. If I hope, are you on there yet, or do you need the link? I don't know if a mod can put the link in the chat.
Candy Candy probably has them all pinned, so she can just bam, 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 bam.
Yep. Julianne, thank you for being a member. We appreciate you. Julie's been around for a long time too. Yep. So we appreciate that, Julie. All you guys, like, there's definitely some new people in here, but there's people that have been here like since the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate it all. And it's funny too, because, we're getting a trickle of subs, like an uptick, like we're gaining subs, but they're going back and watching the old stuff and they love it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool.
And some of the old stuff is like, oh,
it's the ideas were good, but the execution wasn't good.
Yeah, and as Two Ply says, buy our shit.
Yeah, buy our shit.
So-
we don't even promote our merch like
we don't.
should.
Yeah, we should.
He
start-
probably promotes it more than we do.
Yeah, he does. And I like said, there's some things like I'm gonna probably get with Goth Farrell or Jessica and about Collingwood about the hands. Maybe I need to make more hands before I get them like ready to go sell though.
I missed that whole conversation. Was that when I was out smoking?
Probably, yeah, because of
Oh.
my hands, my small little hands.
Did she want you to sell them then? or
She
something?
says that they have like a weird, like a shop with like weird
Oh,
different
okay,
stuff.
okay.
And I'm like, well, she goes, that would probably fit there. So
There's definitely some weird at Collingwood. So we talked about it before, but the Collingwood Art Center used to be a convent, but in a Catholic college, but now it's an art center for full of artists.
all kinds, and they have like photography, pottery,
It's very,
music,
very
all
good
kinds of
people
different
there.
music,
It's art
art,
studios.
like painters, writers, poet. I mean, you name it, it's there. They have dance studios. I mean, all kinds of stuff.
So it's a cool place, good concept, whatever. So
Yeah.
no, Loretta, you're fine. There's
Yeah,
no
some
like
of them, and then some.
we don't take attendance on our videos.
Some of them are like, oh my gosh, and
I mean, they're like I enjoy them, and I won't take them down.
but it's cool to see
But-
how we've grown
Yes.
and how this has changed. Because like a lot at first, we started just doing Facebook lives,
Yeah,
and then we got I don't know. Then we
there's
got
so
into
many
the
good
YouTube,
shows
and,
that got lost when we got hacked.
yeah, when we got
There was a
hacked,
lot
we
of
lost.
archived, really
Yeah, we got
good
some,
shows
yeah.
doing YouTube or Facebook Live.
It's a shame at that point we didn't know that you could do YouTube and Facebook at the same.
Yeah, we
'cause
didn't
would've-
focus on YouTube at all.
Yeah, but there was a lot of cool
Yep.
stuff we missed and lost, and
North Scar, that's another new name. See, we're seeing new names all the time. Like,
Mhm.
oops, not Candy's not new. Yeah, so it was probably Jamie or John, and Jamie being 2-ply. So, but Dana's yawning, and it's definitely bedtime for people. Plus, I gotta eat.
There she goes. You said it's a weird store, open every Saturday, 11 to 2. I had a laugh. We don't allow Ouija board
What?
use during investigations,
Yeah.
but we have some handmade Ouija boards in the store. Oh, that's weird. That is weird.
Yeah. Because the thing is, there's a couple bad rooms in that place. And if people were to take Ouija boards down, like in that room with the pentagram on the floor,
Yeah.
yeah, that could potentially not be good. Plus, yeah, I'll check it out, Laura.
Alyssa, there's Alyssa. She's been paying into the background.
Yeah, see, no, you're good, Alyssa. I
But
hope
see,
you're
it
good.
does. Everybody
really
says
do.
it looks like Michael Myers back there.
She sent me a message in chat.
Who did?
Laura did.
Oh.
Sorry, we shouldn't be reading this on
No.
live like with
We always
silence.
do that.
I'll check it out right after the show, Laura.
But yeah, so I'll have to make up some more hands and see about that. I gotta get pens together too.
All right, so everybody, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We
Here,
appreciate
we'll do
all
one
of you
last
guys
little
forever.
thing with the hands.
Don't do the middle finger one.
I won't.
That would be disrespectful.
There's a thumb. Oh,
are
that's
you
the same hand. Gotta get so they're two different hands.
Is my shit in the way of your shit?
Yes, your shit's in the way of my shit. See,
Okay,
there we go.
sorry.
So.
You know, we should send a crow.
The feet?
No,
The
the
hands?
little hands gripping a hot dog. Inspired by Beardo.
You just gave me just thoughts.
Ooh, this sounds fun.
I like messing with Crow because Crow and I have had some very interesting talks about things he wants me to have Jeff do. And
Yeah,
not
no, and I don't
as
sign on to
Mountain.
all of them.
as Mountain. And the one eventually I think I can get him persuaded into doing
Yeah,
the one.
there's a slip and slide mayonnaise. And
Slip and slide and mayonnaise.
bad idea. On a hot July day.
Yes.
Yeah,
with
that's
hot
gonna.
dogs.
That's gonna smell good.
Well, you did try mayonnaise on hot dogs.
Yeah, it was gross.
They're good.
Never ever again.
They're good.
All right, guys. See, then I see another comment that makes me keep going. Kat, I hope you're good. I don't know what's going on with your leg, but I hope it gets better. So, all right, guys, this is the last good night. So, see y'all later. Thanks for joining. We are doing the awkward ending right now.